Alright y'all, I'm Jonathan Joyner. This is Hunt the Front. It is a rainy Wednesday evening in Milton, Florida, and we are 1 week and 1 day from needing to have the new Capital, the new 56 car, ready to go to the track. If you saw our last video, over this past weekend we went and bought a new to us dirt late model Capital race car, and we are trying to get it going for the Southern 100 at our hometown track, Southern Raceway, which starts 1 week from tomorrow night. Will be practice, and then it's a double header that Friday, Saturday night. Saw that last video. We got the new car in the shop and got it jacked up where we can work on it. Got the motor out of the old 56. We haven't accomplished a whole lot since then. We had to get some parts here. We can get to work now. Figured we'd let y'all tag along, and if I can get in the shop without getting soaking wet and melting, we'll get to work. Y'all hang tight and we'll get out here and see what we can get done this evening. That wasn't as bad as I thought. I wanted to kind of give y'all an update on all the stuff that we had to order. Y'all can see it all here. A lot of it came from Capital. A lot of the other stuff came from a local bunch here, Bryant's Racing Equipment out of Navarre, Florida. Thanks to them for hooking us up on short notice. But there you go. There's one list, and there's another list about that same length long that's out in my truck that I used to call an order. So had to get battery cable. That didn't come with it. This is where you mount your MSD box, ignition, all that. It goes in the cockpit up there for that. We got the MSD box. Had to get some fuel line. We got to run a fuel line, so we got fuel line and fittings. We had to get a motor plate. Daddy already bolted the motor plate on earlier. Bolted it on, so we can set the motor in now whenever we get some help. What else did we have to order? Fuel filter for the fuel line. Man, just all kinds of stuff. Power steering reservoir. I might go ahead and bolt that on in a second for our power steering. Gotta get some power steering lines made. Capital sent us a bunch of t-shirts. Appreciate that, y'all. Find me a medium in there in a minute. And just all kinds of stuff. We had to order so much stuff. It's just the way it is when you're trying to put a car together. Just it adds up really quick. All right, we've stood around here, and I think we've decided to go ahead and put the motor in the hole. Motor plate came today from Capital. We got some spacers we're gonna put under here. We're gonna stick it in there. There enough. I hate to put something that dirty in that clean car.
Well, you should have washed it. Well, it's too late now.
Find out if our headers fit. For sure.
Get this thing in.
That's got a radiator. All this got to come out because we got the fan and all on right there. Yeah. Right, something's free.
Is that both of them?
Yeah. Can you get that in there? No. That bull might doing that.
Now we got room.
Set that motor in there.
All right. We got room. Now the motor will fit.
We got room in there quite a bit.
Got a longer one?
Go through that motor plate. I should have had them in. I don't know about that.
I'll hold it and you get it started.
You trust me?
Yep.
Got it?
Yep.
Just like that. Gonna come to you. How far we gotta go back? What we need right there?
You go
It's
to
gonna
the
have to go
right.
back about 6 inches, and to me, you're pretty close right there.
Yeah, use it down.
Fans.
Hold on. Is it? You watching that? Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
All right.
Down?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty darn close. I can
Yeah,
see
my
most
sounds
of
good.
that. And dowel pin might have to knock on there.
Yours come out when I pulled mine went in, and yours came out.
Dowel pin?
Yeah. Can you hold your
Yep,
side and
yep.
let me try it?
There you go.
You come out?
Nope.
I think we're in
He's
there.
there.
That's perfect for a bolt.
Right there. Motor mount bolt.
He said it was on the flywheels all
Yeah,
set.
flywheel's offset. There
He
ain't no
was
way
looking at that right there.
Is that what you been wanting?
Yeah, motor. Get that out of the way. Little 604 crate motors in the hole.
You know.
Got bolt stuff on. All right, y'all ready to see if the headers will fit?
If you want it.
All right, let's see. These headers came off of this car, and we're gonna hope they fit on this car. We'll see if they're interchangeable.
Booyah!
Gonna fit?
Like a glove.
If that one fits, this one will. Here.
Y'all doubted me. I told y'all they would.
Yeah, Michael said they was gonna fit. He done eyeballed them. That's gonna work, don't y'all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this side, it comes underneath the ball.
Yeah, like it was built for.
Like it. Built for it.
Goes under.
It's good news. I wasn't. That was money I wasn't wanting to have to spend on a set of headers.
But you can still see them boys beside you.
That's what we want.
Right.
That is a wire brush, by the way, not a grinder.
Grinder's got that. What's left of it. Look good to you?
We clean it with some brake clean.
There you go.
Wipe her down. Be like a fluorescent light bulb. Don't touch it. It'll blow.
Michael's putting in transmission. I'm getting in and help.
Pull up on it.
Might have to have it.
Oop. Hold on, I don't have a good grip. All right.
Transmission's got to go in gear. Ain't that what I heard him say?
Yeah, well, so you can turn the back, yeah.
Having to go in.
Let's see. That's gonna be it there, I think. See if you can turn it now. Well,
That's it.
alright, it's in gear. Now you can turn it where it needs to be. Line the shaft up. There you go. We up in there now. Put the bolts in. Bell housing bolts.
One more.
I guess I can pull the threads out and put bolts in, huh?
Yep.
Watch it. And that's how you do that.
Well, it works.
What?
You keep your silicone in the refrigerator.
Works
When you
better?
Open yeah.
Keeps it fresh.
Keep it fresh. It won't come
Like
out
milk?
there for you.
It won't spoil on you.
Yeah. Alright.
It comes
Transmission's in there. Motor and trim. Man, I didn't think we'd accomplish that tonight. Wow. That hadn't been in the refrigerator?
That happened.
Oh.
Yes, has.
Big
But I don't only use black.
Oh. Been in, not been in.
What about camouflage under the front hat?
They've been asking me, you want some?
I've heard them ask. I'd like, if I had, I mean, I'd wear one.
Uh,
I was like, dang, that's a good idea. Why ain't I thought of that one?
you want camouflage under the front hats? Might order us some. Next order.
What about if we
Hey, speaking of which, we got these new hats that keep your back of your head covered. So for those of us with thin hair, we got the wintertime hats. They'll be on the website. Go check it out. All right, last bell housing bolt. Hey y'all, real quick. Also, don't forget about our pre-order that we're doing on our team t-shirts, hoodies, and long sleeve tees. It ends Friday, November 1st. We have adult, youth, and toddler sizes. So head over to huntthefront.net/shop and get your order in today. Alright. Bell housing bolts are in.
All thread.
Oh, all thread?
You got that head clean?
No,
You ain't
we
clean
got
that
this. We
head?
put the transmission in.
Oh. I got that silicone over there.
Alright, we got motors in the hole, transmissions in there. The header's ready to go on. He's just cleaning the head. There you go. That's what a silicone, that gray. I don't know where he went with it. But anyway, we gotta put the starter on.
Gray, but we ain't got
Oh yeah. Anyway, he's cleaning the head. Michael's putting the starter on. We're making headway.
Yeah, they said a tornado went by down on 98.
Yeah, I seen the water spout come out of the Gulf.
What? How did I miss all this?
Did you get that warning or whatever it is on you? I don't got none of that mess on my phone. I said, no. She said, well, he said, guys, there's a tornado down there. I said, well, I was on the porch. I said, I can hear it. I hear it down there.
As long as it stays down there,
Yeah, I
we'll
said,
be
I
all
believe
right.
It went on by. So I could hear it. It went right on. I was like, I believe it went on by.
It's a weather update for Santa Rosa County, Florida.
Granny, she'll know it. shaking and vibrating. I mean, I know that's how we've done it and all that.
Right. That's why the boxes go out. That's why you sit there on the starting line and it doesn't crank.
Yep.
What he's talking about is this MSD box right here in the ignition. We've always bolted it to the firewall. So we were planning on bolting MSD and taking it and putting it right there. But Capital sent us today, where'd that piece, here it is. This piece right here is made for all of that to bolt to the chassis itself. Just like this over here, I'll show you Joseph's car. And it all bolts to the chassis rather than the firewall. Our theory is that that's going to be less shaking, and this box will be less likely to go out on you. That box goes out, you ain't racing. we had one like 3 in a row sitting on pole, and went to crank up. She wasn't cranking. They pushed me back to the truck.
See them guides?
Guides.
Yeah.
Talking about. Oh, I see what you're
guides.
That way you don't wipe your silicone off.
That's right. We taught them something tonight, didn't we?
I'm betting some of them do that.
You think?
y'all let us know if we taught you something, or if you know a better way.
Yeah, you know that way. Good, I got them snugged up pretty good with my fingers. I don't want to move it around.
Right.
You know, jiggle it. You know how you got to start a boat? You kind of got to jiggle it a little bit.
You don't want to do all that.
I don't want to do all that.
What's the proper way to tighten up header bolts? You start in the middle and work your way out, front to back, back to front. How you do it?
I'm voting middle out.
Middle
I'm
out.
going middle out. How we gonna do it?
Middle out. All right. Right side header is on. Left side has to wait. We got to hook up the oil cooler first.
So if it was just a touch longer, about that long to the end of it, right?
Yeah, make a mark.
Yeah, right there where my fingers at. Right
You
here.
see it? We're using an old fuel line to measure for our power steering lines. We gotta get them run. That line needs to be 61, just over 61 inches long. Are you figuring for the fitting? 61 from fitting to fitting.
Yeah.
I better write that down.
Coming right down there and right to the
Right
back
to the
side.
back side of the plate.
We can make this one just a touch longer too.
Yeah. Oh, you got it, Mark? Got it?
Mm-hmm.
We're at 50 inches. Fitting to fitting, end to end. Mark that down.
Kind of hit on there a little bit, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get to it. That good?
Yep.
Nine o'clock, my show comes on. That's the only thing I watch.
What is that?
Chicago PD.
Uh,
Oh man, that's good. I'm telling you, that's good. There's that guide. And that's. We ain't put nothing on it right yet. We gotta get all that done. We gotta. I mean, we just ain't got it all, but it's in there. I mean, look at it. Ain't that pretty?
that's nice.
That's pretty, boy. But yeah, we ain't done. But hey, did you make a lot of headway?
We made a lot of progress. Motors in, transmissions in, box and all's in. We just got to finish wiring it. Y'all did good. Did well. Some of my students might be watching. My bad. You going?
Yeah, I'm going in. Peace out.
All right, man.
See ya.
See you Friday.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
All right, y'all, there it is. The motor is in it, transmission's in it, but there's still a lot to do. Get it done. We got 1 week from tomorrow night when we need to have it going and out at the track for practice, so we'll see. Real quick, a lot of y'all been asking about the 56. There it sits. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. I'd like to keep it and have it, and you know, like a lot of y'all said, let Jesse drive it, let Daddy drive it, but we gotta have some money. That thing right there and that thing right there and all these parts you see up here, It's a lot of money, and that's, you know, money sitting there. So anyway, we'll let you know. Got a lot of y'all messaging me, a lot of y'all wanting it. I'll let you know. I'd love to let Jesse drive it. I know Daddy'd love to make a few laps. Michael, he helps out a lot. He's a racer too. He can drive. So if there's a way to keep it, we're gonna try to. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's all about dollars and making it all add up. So we'll see. I got Halloween tomorrow, so be doing that. But then Friday, all weekend after that, we'll be out here working. I'll try to make a few videos, keep y'all updated. Y'all be sure to go order t-shirts and hoodies, the new team shirts. We're gonna put in our order on Monday. So I said the deadline is Friday, but we're gonna do the processing and send the numbers off on Monday. So make sure by Monday you get your pre-order in. Anyway, appreciate y'all hanging out with us. We got a lot done, but we got a lot left to do. So we'll keep you updated. In the meantime, y'all like, comment, and subscribe if you hadn't already. See you next time.